All right, so we'll go ahead and get started in the middle of the mat in a seat. And you can, of course, place one shin in front of the other so you feel really grounded and rooted through sits bones. And if you're following along with the playlist, we'll select play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and close your eyes. And start to really get rooted into your breath. With every inhale, can you invite a sense of awareness, a sense of calm, a sense of really being in control of thoughts? And with every exhale, can you surrender into stillness? Take a deep breath in and a full deep breath out. Big inhale through the nose and deep exhale out of the mouth. Continue to breathe in a way that really draws the practice in towards this moment and to you. Allow one palm to face down into the body and flip one palm up toward the sky, allowing the top of the hand to rest on the knee. It doesn't matter which hand it is. If eyes have opened, go ahead and close them back and really start to feel for the warmth beneath one palm and the air sitting in the palm of the other hand. And as you start to really pay attention to the contrast in temperature and sensation, allow this to draw your focus into the moment. Take a deep breath in and a surrendering breath out. Whichever palm is facing up, go ahead and turn down into the body and flip the other palm up towards the sky. Notice how that shift, that change in temperature from being down into the warmth of the body and then into the contrasting temperature of the air around you, how does that play into the sensations that you feel? Sensations are a way that we are grounded to the human experience. Meditation and yoga are a way that we're able to work with those sensations to elevate our experience. Really just fine-tuning and getting really into the meat of the practice, which is the experience of yoga. Take a full breath in and a deep breath out. And bring both hands to touch at heart center in prayer and press the palms together. Maybe you feel a slight vibration or you feel your heartbeat in your chest. And just allow for that to really come into focus. Set an intention for your practice today. One more breath here. And with your breath out, bring your hands back down to your knees, palms facing down. Blink your eyes open and start to create some circles with the entire upper body going in one direction. And it doesn't matter which way it is because we're going to switch that in a moment. Really just feel for rocking back and side, forward to the side and back again. As if you're trying to draw circles with the crown of your head on top of the ceiling. And then switch that rotation to go the opposite way. Feeling the sits bones massaged against the earth. Stopping in the middle, come back to center, tuck tailbone under, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Take your left fingertips over to the floor on the left side. Make sure they're fingertips, not the palm, so you're not really dipping the body over to the left. Sweep the right arm all the way overhead for a side body stretch and draw the right knee down. Send the right shoulder back to keep opening up through the collarbone. Take the right arm behind the back by bending the elbow so that the top of the right hand is pressing into left side lumbar. Take the left hand to the right knee and look over the right shoulder for a deep twist. See if you can get this twist all the way into the front side of the right shoulder. Send the right elbow away from the body. Come back through center, right fingertips to the floor, left arm reaches all the way up and overhead. Draw the left shoulder down, away from the left ear, and left knee down towards the ground. Backstroke the left arm, bending the left elbow, pressing the top of the left hand into the right side of the lumbar. Take a deep breath in to draw the left shoulder back, and a deep breath out to send the right hand to the left knee. Keep sending the elbow away from the body so you can get a front shoulder stretch and look over the shoulder. Returning through center, both arms reach up and overhead, palms to touch. Exhale to fold over the crossed legs, bring arms out in front of you, and then walk the hands a little further as you seal this with forehead to mat or floor. Ground your forearms, shift forward towards your shins, so you're in a tabletop position with the forearms down. Start to take some mini cat-cows, tuck the toes under, exhale, belly in, release the neck. Inhale, draw belly down, lift your chest, press into the palms. Exhale, round into the spine, press the palms into the earth. Inhale, draw belly down, lift the heart. Exhale, belly in. Send your knees out wider and take child's pose, hips to heels, forehead down to the ground. Stay for 2 more breaths. Come forward, tabletop, wrists draw underneath shoulders, knees below hips, tuck the toes under. Inhale, draw the belly down, lift the heart. Exhale, round through the spine. Inhale, belly down, heart lifts, tailbone high. Exhale, cat pose, tuck belly under, downward dog. As you press into the palms, go ahead and pedal out the legs. Take a full breath in and a deep breath out. Relax your neck. Inhale to look forward and tippy toe to the top of the mat to forward fold. Halfway lift, hands to shins. Legs have a micro bend into the knees. Send your tailbone higher. Exhale, release upper body over your bent knees and really connect your chest to your thighs. Fold here, allow the head to dangle heavy. Take your right fingertips to the floor in front of your right foot. Deep bend into the right knee. Left leg is straight. Lift your left arm to the sky. Exhale, left hand down. Bend into the left knee, straighten out the right leg, right arm reaches high, look up towards your right thumb. Exhale, right hand down, halfway lift, press away from shins. Forward fold, release your neck. Slowly roll all the way up to a standing position as you squeeze the glutes. Send the shoulders away from the ears by rolling them up, back, and down. Arms reach up with your breath in. Backstroke the arms, interlace a fist at the sacrum. Draw the fist down towards the ground and squeeze shoulder blades together behind the mat. Breathe. No need to drop the head back. Breathing right here. Releasing the bind with the hands, you'll take the arms out to a capital letter T. You'll take your left arm across the chest and take your right arm to create a hook to bring the left arm even closer toward you. Full breath in, full breath out. Arms reach out, capital letter T. Right arm across the chest, left arm hooks and drags the right arm even closer to the chest. Breathe in, breathe out. Capital letter T, open up. Sit into a chair pose with your exhale. Look down towards your toes to keep your neck really long. Keep the wings out really strong. Spread throughout the palms, palms facing down. Bring the arms back as if pinkies are trying to touch. Inhale forward as if thumbs are trying to touch. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Interlace a fist, pull bound knuckles away from the sacrum. Exhale, fold, and keep your bind. As you release your neck, a generous bend into the knees can feel nice, connecting chest to thighs. Let your neck hang heavy. Send the fist even higher up and overhead. Take a full breath in and a deep breath out. Release the bind, hands to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift, straightening out the legs, press away from the shins. Exhale, hands down, step your right toes to the back of the mat. Walk your hands to frame your left foot and lower your right knee down. Take half splits by straightening out the left leg, walking the hands toward the body, flexing the left toes toward your face, and only then bending your elbows back so you can lower your forehead towards your left shin. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, fold a little bit deeper. Breathe in, halfway lift. Rebend into the left knee. Walk hands to frame the left foot. Pick up the right knee and push the right heel back. Make sure left knee is stacked over left ankle. Spread throughout the right hand. Feel the fingertips into the mat. And then reach the left arm up to the sky. Draw left shoulder back. Open up through the sternum. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, left hand to the earth. Step your right toes to meet your left at the top of the mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, empty out. Rise up, inhale, big breath in, arms reaching as wings, palms to touch over the crown of the head. Exhale, forward fold, empty out. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to the earth, exhale. Step your left toes to the back of the mat and walk your hands to frame the right foot. Pushing the left heel back, lower the left knee down. Walk your hands back as you straighten out the right leg. Flexing the right toes towards your face. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold upper body on top of that right leg. Halfway lift, press into the fingertips, draw low belly in, exhale, fold. Halfway lift, press in, walk the hands to frame the right foot, bending into the right knee. Pick up the left leg, push your left heel back. Get your left hand rooted into the earth, spread throughout the left hand. Right arm reaches up to the sky for simple twist, look up towards your right thumb. Take a deep breath in right here, and a deep breath out. Right hand back to the earth. Step your left foot to meet your right, forward folds. Take your feet hips width apart, that's 2 fists in between your feet. Taking gorilla pose really early, you're gonna step on the palms of your hands. If that doesn't feel good for you, you can take 2 peace sign fingers, wrap them around the big toes. Bend your knees, connect the chest to your thighs, release your neck, send your tailbone higher, pull on your bind with your hands, and start to send your elbows out to the sides as you lift your tail by straightening your legs. Breathe in. Breathe out. Slow release of the bind, halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, empty out. Step your feet back to high plank. Lower your knees down to the earth. Squeeze the pubic bone in towards the rib cage. Shift forward, shoulders past the wrists. Toes don't leave the mat. Bend the elbows in towards the torso, halfway. Hover. Breathe in. Breathe out as you lower down. Untuck the toes, press into the shoelace parts of the feet, and press into the palms. Inhale, lift for baby cobra, squeezing the glutes. Exhale, lower the forehead back down. 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Feel that low back bend. Squeeze the glutes, press into the shoelace parts of the feet and in the toenails. Exhale, lower down. Last time, breathe in, lift the chest. This time, maybe you hover the hands. Hands down, bend into the knees, hips to heels. Tabletop position. Wrists below shoulders, knees below hips, send your hips side to side. Notice your hands. Do you feel a lot of pressure in the wrists? If you do, maybe you start to act as if you're opening up mason jars towards the pinky fingers of both hands, really pressing the palms into the earth and feeling that external rotation, elbows kind of externally rotating forward. That will really feel into the other 26 muscles of the hands. Downward dog. Full breath in through the nose. Open your mouth and let it go. Right leg lifts to the sky. 3-legged dog. Flex your right foot down. Pointed right toes to make more space for the right leg. Knee to nose underneath the body. Inhale, send it straight up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, send it straight up and back. Exhale to step your right foot lightly in between the hands. If it doesn't make it there on its first try, you can take your hand to the ankle and guide it forward. Swivel your left foot down. Check that the alignment, heel is in one line with the arch of the left foot. Warrior 2, come on up. Arms in line with the shoulders. Looking over the right middle finger. Allow the right knee to stack over the right ankle, the left toes to turn in slightly. Breathe here. Inhale, reach the right arm forward, bring left hand to the side of the left thigh. Reverse your warrior, right arm reaches overhead. Deepen the bend into the right knee. Extended side angle, Place your right elbow on top of your right thigh. Avoid dumping the body weight into that right forearm. Instead, press the right forearm into right thigh. Take your left hand behind the left hip. Press your left hip forward and draw your left shoulder back. Reach your left arm all the way over the left ear towards the front of your space. Keep the right knee stacked over the right ankle with intention. One more breath. Left hand to the inside of the right foot. Swivel to the ball of the left foot and release the right arm up to the sky for simple twist. As you push your left heel back, look up towards your right thumb and then draw the right fingers way past the shoulder line behind you. Right hand to the earth. Take your high plank. Right toes meet your left. Option to lower knees down. Shift forward, shoulders past the wrists. Elbows to the sides of the body as you lower. Lower all the way down to the earth. Untuck the toes. Press into the palms. Straighten out the arms. Upward facing dog. Tuck toes under. Bend in the knees. Downward dog. A deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth. Let the breath go. Left leg lifts with your inhale, flexing the left foot, lifting through the left heel all the way up towards the sky. Pointed left toes, exhale, knee to nose, draw belly up and in. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg straight up and back. Exhale, knee to nose, pointed toes, make more space. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, silent, soft, and steady step forward in between the hands. We avoid really stepping that foot forward with a lot of aggression because of our joints. So maybe you guide it forward if you need to. Take a moment to swivel the right foot down and check the alignment. Left heel should dissect the arch of the right foot. Warrior two, arms cartwheel out in line with each other. Look over your left shoulder, over left middle finger. Allow left knee to stack over left ankle. Press into the outside of the right foot. Breathe. Bring your right hand down to the side of the right thigh. Reach your left arm forward and then back, reversing your warrior. Deepen the bend into the left knee and breathe into left side body. Extended side angle, left elbow to left thigh. Press left forearm down into the point of contact with the thigh, so you're distancing the chest from the earth. Right hand behind right hip. Press your right hip forward. Draw the right shoulder back, opening up through the chest. As the cherry on top, reach the right arm all the way overhead, over ear, and continue to draw the right shoulder away from the body. Simple twist, right hand to the inside of the left foot as you swivel to the ball of the right foot. Push the right heel back and release the left arm up to the sky. Look up towards your left thumb, see it, and then take it out of view by reaching way, way, way away from you. Left hand down, low lunge. Left toes meet the right, high plank. Shift forward, shoulders past the wrist. Squeeze pubic bone to rib cage as you lower down, hover. Inhale, up dog, untucking 10 toes and pressing into the palms and the shoelace parts of the feet. Downward dog. Reset the breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Right leg lifts on your inhale. Flex the right foot, lifting through the right heel. Turn your right toes to the right side of the space and bend your right knee for scorpion tail. Notice that right shoulder is probably higher than the left. Can you press the right hand away from the right shoulder and feel the shoulders auto-correct back in line?
Hug the right heel towards the left glute. As you exhale, softly step the right foot in between the hands. Lower your left knee down. Come back to that half splits by straightening out the right leg, but this time keep your arms reaching forward, come up to fingertips. Feel this reach forward, maybe spider walk the fingertips a little bit more forward if possible, so that you're really spreading the shoulder blades apart. Bend into the right knee, lift your left heel, step your left foot to meet your right. Release your neck. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise up, breathe in. Hands to heart center, breathe out. Close your eyes. Stand tall in mountain pose. And take a moment just to really feel rooted and grounded to the earth. Feel the four corners of each foot, the big toe mound, the pinky toe mound, the edges of the heel. Feel the palms pressing together, the vibration of your pulse in the body. So much grounding can happen when you just stand consciously. Blink your eyes open. Bring your right knee into the chest. Flex your right foot as you lift the right knee up. Add a micro bend into the left knee. Bring your hands together. Bring your hands to your hips. We're coming into warrior three. Start to look down at the top of your mat. Keep looking down at the top of your mat and start to send your right leg straight back behind you, flexing the right foot, bringing the chest parallel to the earth. You have a few options. You can stay with your hands on hips, or you can bring fingertips, the tippiest parts of the fingertips, right at the top of the mat, keeping the chest parallel to the earth. Take a deep breath in. If you haven't already, exhale, lower your hands down, supported warrior three. Lift your right heel a little bit higher. And then tap your right knee to the back of the left knee and bend your knees together. Shiva squat, get a little bit lower. Inhale, right leg straight up and back, supported warrior three. Step your right toes to the back of the mat, walk your hands to frame your left foot. Swivel the right foot down, open up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. This time straighten out your left leg by pressing to the blade edge of the left foot. Triangle pose, left hand to left shin. Just like an extended side angle, we want to avoid dumping our body weight into that left hand. Instead, press the shin away from you so that you're lifting the chest through the right shoulder. Reach your right arm up towards the sky. Keep looking down towards your left toes. Active listening. Turn your right toes slightly out. Start to bend into your right knee. We're coming into Skandasana. That right hand comes to the right knee, so you can press the right knee away from the body while simultaneously pressing the shin with the left hand. If that doesn't work for you with balance, bring fingertips to the floor. Flex your left toes toward your face. Take a full breath here. As you exhale, lower your hips down to the earth. I'm going to turn so you can see what I'm doing, but I'm not mirroring you, so know that your right knee is bent and you're doing it right. Bring your left hand to the top of the right ankle. Left hand, top of the right ankle. And reach your right arm all the way overhead, bending into that left elbow. Maybe you can reach the right fingertips to your left toes. Maybe not, that's okay. I couldn't do it a few years ago either. Draw the right shoulder back to keep the chest really open and the side body really engaged.
Come back up to a neutral spine and bring your hands to heart center. Press your right knee into your right elbow. Find a little bit of activity and sensation right there. Close your eyes. Breathe. You'll bring one hand in front of you, one hand behind you, and you'll lift back up into Skandasana, hands at heart. Turn back around. Start to walk your hands forward to frame your left foot as you swivel to the ball of the right. Take your high plank, left toes meet the right. Option for chaturanga or meet me in down dog. Take a deep, full breath in and a deep, full breath out. Left leg lifts, inhale. Flex left toes over towards the left side of the space, bend into the left knee, scorpion tail, and press your left hand into the earth so you can bring the left shoulder in line with the right. Squeeze the left heel towards the right glute. Exhale, knee to nose. Three-legged dog, send it straight up and back. Step it forward in between the hands softly. Move it forward if necessary. Hands to frame the left foot, right knee to the earth. Send your hips back as you straighten out your left leg and the arms, and then come up to fingertips when you can't move any further. Maybe you try to walk your hands a little further away from the body, opening up into the middle of the shoulders. Release your neck and fold as much as you can. Press into the palms, bend into the left knee, pick up the right knee, step the right foot to meet the left. Forward fold, release your neck, send your tail a little bit higher. Halfway lift, big breath in. Forward fold, empty out. Rise up, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Close your eyes, feel the blood scattering around the body from the crown of the head to the tips of the toes. Can you feel the vibrancy in your body? Can you feel the vibrancy on your flesh? The body temperature, the breath, the heartbeat, the sensations that grip you to this human experience. Press the palms a little firmer together. Take a full breath here. And a deep breath out. Hands to hips. Eyes focus on one point. Shift body weight over to the right leg. Bring your left knee in towards your chest. Flex your left foot as if you're standing on a surface. And start to take your eyes down towards the top of your mat. Warrior 3, send your left heel to the back wall, straightening out the left leg behind you, chest parallel to the earth, option to lower fingers at any point, micro bend the right knee, keep pressing the heart away from the ground. Unless they're already there, bring your fingertips to the edge of the top of the mat. Flex your left foot a little bit more. Exhale, Shiva squat. Left knee taps the back of the right. Right knee bends as the impact is made. Get really, really, really small. Supported warrior 3, left heel back. Lift up the chest. Step your left toes to the back of the mat. Walk your hands to frame your right foot. Swivel the left foot down, open up, warrior 2. As the arms open up, turn your left toes in, get the right knee stacked over right ankle, shoulders away from the ears, eyes looking forward. Inhale, reverse your warrior, right arm reaches forward and then back.
This time, press into the blade edge of your right foot and straighten out your right leg. Triangle pose, right hand to right shin. Pressing lightly, not hard. Left arm reaches up as if you're pulling onto a bar over the left hand, keeping the chest lifted away from the earth. Draw left shoulder back. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, turn left toes slightly out. Right hand can stay on right shin, or you can bring the hands to the floor. Skandasana, left knee bends. Left hand can come to the top of the left knee, so you're pushing in opposite direction. For a lot of us, that could be too intense. You can bring hands to the earth as you flex your right foot. Lower your hips all the way down to the ground. Remember, I'm not mirroring you, so I'll tell you your rights and lefts, just know what they are. Right hand, left ankle. Left arm reaches overhead towards the right toes. Maybe they touch, maybe they don't. If they touch, you'll lean back. If they don't touch, you'll draw the left shoulder back. Breathe. Let your side body indulge in this moment. Come back up to a neutral spine, hands to heart center, and press your left elbow into the side of the left thigh, and press your leg into the elbow to create that internal traction right at the groin. Breathe into it. Close your eyes. Just be present. One hand in front of you, one hand behind you, picking up the hips, walking hands back in front of you, bring your hands to heart center, Skandasana. Start to walk your hands all the way to frame your right foot at the top of the mat. Swivel to the ball of the left, right foot meets the left, high plank. Optional chaturanga or meet in down dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lower your knees down to the ground. And walk your wrists until they're underneath the shoulders. And take the tops of the hands into the earth. Avoid placing too much weight. Maybe send the hips a little bit further back so that you're pressing into the tops of the hands for a stretch into the top of the wrists. Spread through the fingers. Feel the fingernails rooted into the ground. Bring the palms back to the ground. Untuck the toes. Walk the hands back until you're seated on your heels. Hero's pose. Head over heart. Close your eyes. If this feels pressuring for your ankles, you can always separate the heels, or you can place a block in between the legs and sit on the block. We won't be here for very long. Bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. Just as at the beginning of class, we felt the contrast with room temperature and body temperature, right here, can you feel the contrast of the rhythmic inhales and exhales, belly rise, belly fall into one palm, and the beating of your heart in the other. Feel how beautifully and intrinsically woven together they are. Blinking your eyes open, bring hands down by the body side. Come up to standing on your shins. If this hurts your knees, you can always place a blanket underneath your knees, or you can fold the back of your mat in half so you have more padding underneath your knees. One by one, tuck the toes under and bring your hands to your sacrum, your low back. Squeeze elbows in, squeeze the glutes, and send the hips forward by pressing into the low back. Lift the heart first, and only if your neck is feeling very strong, you'll slowly take your eyes to the sky and maybe drop your head back as you press into the sacrum. Breathe deeply. Bring your head back to center. Release hips to heels, untuck the toes, hands to thighs. Slide over to your right buttocks and send your right shin in front of you so it's parallel with the front of the mat. And your left shin is right along the left edge of the mat. Coming into Stag Pose, you're going to walk both hands over to the right side and fold over the right side. Come down to forearms and press the palms together in prayer, and then drop your chin to your chest. Active listening. Keep your left forearm grounded. Bring your right hand into the earth underneath right shoulder, and then straighten out the right arm and look over the right shoulder for a really deep side body and spinal twist. Right forearm returns to the ground, press palms back together, release the neck. Start to walk the hands in towards the legs. That right leg is going to stay exactly how it is. Take the left leg out in front of you and then stack the left ankle on top of the right knee. Left ankle's resting on top of the right knee. Left knee is on top of the right ankle. Walk your hands forward. Your hips will tell you when to stop. Allowing your body weight to get a little heavier onto the legs. Relax your neck. Avoid holding tension in your hips because you feel it might be protecting you somehow. Instead, send your left hip back and relax. Turn your palms to face up if you can, so that you can really feel most of the weight just in the legs. Deep breath in. Deep, full breath out. Slowly walk the hands in towards the legs and bring your hands to heart center. Your left foot is on top of that right knee. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to bring your left elbow on top of that left foot. Pressing left elbow into the sole of the left foot. Press your right hand firmly into your left hand to rotate the right shoulder back. Look over the right shoulder and breathe. Come back through center, hands to heart, and you'll release this into Sukhasana. So left shin will come in front of the right, and then you'll take the right shin over to the right edge of the mat. So that you're back in that stag pose, but on the opposite side. Walk your hands over to the left side onto the floor, and then as you walk your hands forward, maybe forearms to the ground. Release your neck, chin to chest, and breathe. Active listening, keep your right forearm grounded. Take your left hand underneath left shoulder, straighten out the left arm, look over the left shoulder, deep side body spinal twist. Left forearm back to the earth, palms to touch. Release your neck and breathe. Walk your hands in towards your legs. Return the torso back to center. Take your right leg all the way out around in front of you and then stacking right ankle on top of left knee. Take a moment to really position yourself nice and grounded in sits bones, and then walk your hands forward to release upper body on top of the legs. Once again, notice if you're holding tension, see if you can relax that tension. Send your right hip back for a little bit more sensation. That pull right along the piriformis and the IT band. That sciatic region really getting a lot of blood flow here. Deep breath in. Open mouth breath out. Walk your hands in towards the legs. Bring your hands to heart center. Notice it's that right foot that's on top of the knee this time. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, right elbow to the sole of the right foot. Left hand presses into the right hand. Look over the left shoulder, tuck the belly in. Inhale, return back through center, hands at heart. Extend your legs out in front of you and shake them out. Lie down on your back and bring your knees into your chest. Rock side to side, right along the edge of the tailbone into the earth. Plant your feet, allow the knees to be bent. Bring your arms alongside the body. Cross your right ankle on top of your left thigh, creating a figure four. Thread the needle, bring this figure four in towards your chest. Take the right arm and thread the right arm into the loop you've created. Interlace hands behind the left thigh or on top of the left shin. Keep your head grounded and your tailbone rooted down. Pull everything in towards your chest. Press the right elbow into the inside of the right thigh, sending the right leg a little bit further out, adding a little bit more pressure. Close your eyes and breathe. Deep breath in. As you exhale, pull everything a little bit closer in. Release the bind and reach the arms out in that capital letter T, palms facing up. Cross your right leg all the way over the left leg as if you're sitting in a chair. And let the legs fall over to the left side. Your right shoulder should stay grounded. If it doesn't, unwrap the legs and move the knees further away from the left armpit. Bring your left hand to your knees and look over your right shoulder. Empty the lungs here. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Open the mouth and let it go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Big inhale and exhale. Left arm reaches away from the body. Continue to breathe neck to center. Bring your knees back in towards your chest. Unravel the legs. Plant your feet. Cross your left ankle over the right thigh, creating a figure four. Draw this figure four in towards your chest for thread the needle. Left arm weaves into the loop you've created. Interlacing hands behind the right thigh or on top of the right shin. Pull everything in towards your chest. Close your eyes, press your left elbow into the inseam of the left thigh. Energetically and physically draw the left knee away from the left shoulder as you draw the right knee in. Take a deep breath in and a soulful breath out. Release the bind with the arms, reaching arms out in line with the shoulders, palms facing up. Cross the left leg all the way over the right, or if that didn't work for you last time, you can separate the legs. As you exhale, lower the legs over to the right side. Left shoulder should stay down. If it doesn't, know that you need to unravel the legs. Bring the right hand to the knees and look over the left shoulder. Close your eyes and take a full breath in. Open your mouth and let that go. Breathe in all the way up to the heart and into the shoulders. Open the mouth and feel everything sink in. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring your neck back to center. Continue to breathe. Right arm reaches away from the body. Slowly bring your knees back into the chest. This time, plant the feet one at a time into the earth. Arms alongside the body, palms down into the ground. Inhale, lift up your hips for bridge pose, pressing into the soles of the feet and into the palms. Check that your knees are stacked over the ankles by avoiding allowing them to drop outward or too much inward. Press firmly into points of contact. Lift your hips a little higher. Squeeze the glutes. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Lift the hips one more inch. Tuck tailbone under. Exhale, slowly lower the back vertebrae by vertebrae into the floor. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Take the two peace sign fingers to the big toes. Make sure elbows are on the insides of the legs. Soles of the feet to the sky. Use the elbows to press the knees away from each other. Ground the tailbone. Keep the head rooted down. Close your eyes and breathe. Feel the breath in the belly. Bring the soles of the feet to touch like you're in butterfly pose, and bring your hands to the edges of the feet. Squeezing the hands and feet together, you'll send the knees away from the shoulders. Breathing right here. Slowly lower the feet down to the ground, one by one. Extend the legs out long down the mat. And then hug your right knee in towards your chest. Interlace hands on top of the right shin. Guide your right knee in towards right shoulder. Full body stretch. Arms reach back. Pointed toes. Stretch long. Left leg draws in. Interlace hands on top of the left shin. Hug the left knee in. Final full body stretch. Arms reach back. Toes quite long. Lift the middle of the spine further away from the earth by pressing into the sits bones and the shoulders. Relax your heels open. Let them relax the entire leg. Bring your arms alongside the body, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Scoop the tailbone under slightly. Palms facing up, or hands side by side on the belly, whatever feels best to you. Relax the heart, relax the shoulders, relax the hips. Swallow a few times, relax the throat. Close your eyes, relax your face. Savasana. Keeping your eyes closed and your body still. Decide here if there's anything you're willing to loosen the grip on, loosening your attachment on anything that no longer belongs, any energy that is not authentically yours. Exhale. Take the deepest breath in you've taken all day long. Open the mouth and force something out. Invite breath and micro movements into the body right here, nice and slow. Another full body stretch to awaken the limbs. Draw knees in towards your chest. Roll over to the left side. Using your right hand, press yourself up to a comfortable seat. Head over heart. Swallow a few times. Bring your hands to heart center. Inhale for Om. Breathe in. Breathe out. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you guys.